Alright guys, so here's our game plan for nodes 3 and 4. For node 3, we're going to Icarus ult to clear the entire first wave. We're then going to charge Storm with magic. That'll also charge Cyclops, but if you need to bring somebody else that's not Cyclops, that's fine, as long as we are charging Storm. We want to hold on to that Cersei ultimate because we don't want to push this node too fast and not gain a little bit more of our cooldown points back onto Icarus. For node 4, we're going to stay healthy and stall until Red Hulk has his ultimate, either from turns taken, energy granted, or from being hit 5 times. When his ultimate is ready, we're going to use the Eternals to nuke the rest of the node. This is going to be very quick. This is the easiest section, but it is probably also the most important section. The Scourge is in use. We're going to be rocking every single Scourge except for the health modifiers and zombification. And we are doing this on difficulty 8. Difficulty 9 might be possible with many Scourges taken off, though I don't know how many we're going to be able to sacrifice and still get a higher run score. So here's node 3. Positioning here doesn't quite matter much, so don't spend too much time worrying about it. For the kill order, you're going to notice not a single person from the first wave is there. That's because Icarus just completely annihilates this wave. If your Icarus isn't strong enough to do it on your granted difficulty, sell out Cyclops and put in somebody else who's going to do a little bit of damage at the start. Any character above speed 126 will accomplish this. So now I'm actually going to hold on to that Cersei ultimate. We're going to start single target attacking. You see I get that taunt ripped off of the Silver Samurai, and then I turn my attention to Taskmaster. We don't want to be blinded here, because although our Eternals are very strong, our Storm is actually very squishy. We don't want her to die here. I see my opportunity to take out Squirrel Girl, and I go for it. So you see Mr. Negative special does call like a mind control damage in. If that hits Storm or if it hits the Eternals and they get too low, go ahead and reset it. This node shouldn't take you too much time that you can't hunt for the good RNG to make sure our important characters are going to the next node very healthy. And there you go. Next up is node 4. Now you saw how easily Eternals can just handle the node. They can also handle that on difficulty 9 for the record. But what we want to do here is we want to bring Red Hulk in with them. He's another big hitter. So for our 4th and 5th slots, we don't need anyone who's going to do damage. Instead, I want support characters. So I take in Jessica Jones and Squirrel Girl. This will mean I get to stay cleansed and I get to stay healthy with their cleanse and their, well, cleanse and heal from Squirrel Girl. So the whole purpose of this node is to get Red Hulk ultimate. You're going to need to slow play this, so if your Icarus ultimate is ready, probably don't use it. Same with the Cersei, but as soon as his ultimate is up, we're good to go. You see now he has been hit 1 time. He needs to be hit 4 more times. You might be tempted to go for Madeline there. However, taking out Fury before he can spread that speed up will help you a lot. I also liked taking Jessica Jones and Squirrel Girl because they're both used in other Scourges, so you might have had them built up already. And sorry for the lag. The test server can sometimes have some issues. So when this next wave drops in, we really want to take out the Omega Red. The amount of bleeds that he's going to put out on you, the trauma, the ability block, it's very nasty stuff. So make sure you tunnel him out the second he drops. After that, going for Death Pool is a good idea as well. And finally, we'll go for the Sinister. You might have been tempted to go for Sinister first because you're worried he might clone Red Hulk or maybe Squirrel Girl. But I found if that happened, I would just reset. It's not the end of the world. Taking unnecessary damage and possibly going into nodes 8 and 9 with a more damaged Red Hulk will be very detrimental to you, as you'll see in future videos. So Red Hulk is still super far away. I believe he only has 4 charges there, so he needs to be hit at least once more, and then we can blow up. So do not Icarus ultimate at this point. However, Gambit can be very dangerous, especially if your Red Hulk happens to have the lowest life on the team because of other hits he's taken. So if you can maintain your Squirrel Girl and Jessica Jones to be lower life than him, that'll help you out, because if they die, it's no big deal. All right, so our Red Hulk now has been hit 5 times. He is completely ready to go. We will now ult and finish this wave. Not that that's saying much, because there's not many characters left at this point anyway. And that's going to be it for nodes 3 and 4, guys. Not complicated, but still very, very important to do it right. The non-legendary mutant section and the legendary section are very difficult, and having those 2 characters ready to go will help you tremendously. Stay tuned for the next video. It'll be out shortly.